Hey guys, what's going on? To Intuitive 717. I just thought I would hop on and I want to test out this whole live thing just to do some reads for you guys and get some clarity on your journey. And I want to do it quickly because the way I have it set up over on Hipsy and Wizio sometimes is where I have to do like pre-recorded sessions. And so there's like a wait time. So I figured just by hopping on and seeing whoever's interested in asking questions about their journey. But I'm going to dive in anyway with some general messages here on what you guys need to know. I don't know how long this is going to be. I'm kind of just testing this out, and then I'm going to post it and just see like what that looks like. Okay, guys? So I'm going to use the Romance Angel Oracle deck. I see Ashwani. Hi, Ashwani. How are you? No, guys, it's not paid. Like because I'm just kind of testing things out. It's just kind of general at this time. I will be doing paid sessions tomorrow on Hipsy.com, www.hipsy.com, HYPSEE. Okay, I will post it. Let me see if I can post it here for you guys so that you guys kind of get familiar. I did post it in the community board. Let me see here. 1 second, guys. There we go. So Hipsy. So if you guys head over there, you can book a slot. I think I'm probably going to accept up to about 20 of them. And that way it's a little bit more organized because the chat on here moves so incredibly quick. So thank goodness Hipsy is helping me to organize it a little bit better. But no, right now it's not paid, guys. I just thought it would be a great way to chit chat with you guys and just dive in. Oh, there's so many of you in the chat already. There's Star Child. Hi, Tina. We have Paras. Next action for Purby. There's been no contact. Oh, mother interference. Guys, the karmic energies have been insane. Speaking of that, Paras, like I'm seeing a lot of you getting your energy back. Your creativity is going to be boosting. I feel like many of you are awakening from a slumber. Like right now is about go, go, go. And it's because so many of you have been detaching. And so it is like returning your energy to you. Okay. Hi, Janelle. Hey, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope you are too, Janelle. Thank you so much. We have Warrior. We have April Ferreira. That was my maiden name, Ferreira. Okay, so you want to know how Cashern feels. Can I ask a tarot question from Ashwani? Yeah, guys, go ahead, ask away. I'm going to run back up to the top. But I just want to say hi to everybody because, you know, like I said, I don't really go live all too much. In the past, I used to just feel like a hot mess. I used to get so nervous. My upper lip would like start sweating. But like I said, I feel more energetically grounded. Hey, girlfriend, I'm just curious. So Bethany's asking how clear needing to be. Okay, so I just want to ask, is my counterpart who I've been thinking it is? Okay, so interesting. Usually I would say to like your counterpart, if is it who you're thinking, ask for a sign. Like it's the best way to know. When I was so unsure about my counterpart, it was the best way for me to connect back to source because I was like, honestly, source, like I don't trust anybody else other than like my connection to source. If this is my person, please show me in ways that only I'm going to recognize and understand. And that's the best way. Like don't put that power into anybody else's hands. Connect with source and be like, is this my person? And show me physical signs because this kind of signs I used to get. It would be so crazy, so much to the point where I was like, okay, good. I'm going to reach out to my masculine. And I did. And oh my God, it's been crazy ever since. Okay. So we have Francis, Talia, Debo Jangles. I like that name. Okay. So we have Ria. Okay. Mabel, Herban Mystic, Chimuri, Kitty IP. Hey guys. Okay. So I feel like I said hi to everyone. Let me run back up to the top now here. Okay. So let's start with Paras. Okay. So no contact, mother interference. Okay. So I'm going to use my oracle on this one. This is for any of you too who might resonate with this one where there is a lot of karmic interference. A lot of the times when it's, I feel like mother or sister, family, or anything like that, it has a lot to do with like they don't want you coming in and like changing shit up in the way that the generations have been going. And a lot of the times when there's karmic interference, like they don't want you guys to come in there and switch up things in that generation. Oftentimes it's usually things that have been like toxic patterns, and when you guys come in and connect as counterparts, as twin flames, it disturbs a lot of like karmic toxic bounds that have been either plaguing your counterpart's generation for a really long time, and even sometimes yours as well. Okay, so for those of you, karmic mother interference, let's see here. Okay, so no contact. What is the karmic interference about for Purvis? What's going on there? Why is that happening? What's being learned out of this lesson here with the karmic interference, especially with it being a mother? Okay, I told you guys, toxicity, bound, patterns. Many of you are here to break it. Okay, so Purvis, if you're listening to this, a lot of the times it is about breaking away. There will be communication when your counterpart, they face the karmic by standing up. Okay, a lot of the times, like when adults grow into children. In certain cultures, it's a little bit harder to break away than others, but usually that's the lesson, which is you have to break away and form your own life rather than remain in control. So your person is literally dealing with somebody who wants to keep them bounded, most likely because the mother wants to be the one to dictate how it is your connection's life is going to unfold. And you are in no contact with them right now because most likely you're pushing your counterpart to be sovereign and to think independently. But that thinking independently is really gonna, push them to kind of interfere with some things. I'm hearing chaos for you. Like if your counterpart goes against their mother, breaking chains, and that is oftentimes a chaotic cycle, especially when you're dealing with mother figures, right? Maternal, very controlling, very like Queen of Swords, upright energy. Okay, so I hope that helps. Let's go ahead and get some more on this. So Cashern, April wants to know how Cashern feels. I'm going to use the romance angel for this. Let's see what April needs to know about this time of Cashern. Universe, please assist. You can see that April is here watching. Okay, so you're getting the message here of worth waiting for. Okay, so divine timing is at play. You want to know how they feel about you. I feel like divine timing will reveal how they feel about you. You may be getting signs and synchronicities, but I feel like at this time you're having a hard time trusting that. So trust what your intuition is telling you. You may already be receiving signs and synchronicities about your counterpart, April. Don't let the doubt creep in. Let it be revealed to you. Ask the universe for signs for peace of mind while it is all revealed to you. When divine timing is at control, I feel like when we want to know how our person feels, it can put us in a place of like, we're either on the journey or we're not. It's like, do we have that confirmation? And when we get the confirmation, it's like, okay, this is my counterpart. But when we don't have that confirmation, it keeps us in a place of doubt. So this is worth waiting for. And what I feel particularly is worth waiting for is to allow them to reveal this to you. That was my biggest thing on the journey, was like, I had to detach and completely let it go, because I had reached out to my masculine and it was like, dead air, dead silence. Even though I had all of these synchronicities, I think that the universe was just like, let it be revealed to you. And so I had to let go. And, of course, when my son was 5 months old, there my masculine comes strolling in. I was like, oh, geez, Louise. Okay, so I hope that helps. Okay, you're getting the card about worth waiting for. Let it be revealed to you. Okay. I feel, though, April, you're probably already getting signs and synchronicities, and to trust that. Okay. So Star Child wants to know, my question is, would I be doing the right thing by leaving? Okay, let's get some fairy tarot on that. Okay, this might resonate for many of you who are thinking about leaving, or, I wouldn't say like leaving when you're on the twin flame journey. It's difficult to leave, because as much as we want to physically leave, that person's like their spirit, their energy, it's always with you. So it's difficult to leave. So what I would more say is like, would it be wrong of you to like detach, move forward, take some risks, do something new for yourself? Let's see what guidance wants to come out for those of you who are thinking about leaving, moving forward, doing something different. This could be unrequited love that you're feeling. You're pouring into somebody else's cup while they're just like, psh. Many of you are learning lessons now about you deserve love and it is safe for you to love. But if somebody's not reciprocating it, even if it's your masculine, even if it's your feminine, then the lesson lies with you. Like that strength to be able to leave or move forward and do something different is with you. Okay, so for those of you who are getting this type of message specifically for you here, Star Child, you're getting the 10 of Pentacles here. Okay, so you're being called to take steps to ensure financial security of your children or loved ones. It's time for you to start planning retirement. Now, if you're not older and you're not thinking about retirement, I feel like you're thinking about leaving this because it's maybe draining a lot from you. I feel like the universe wants to say to you, there's bigger fish to fry in the form of stability, in the form of finances right now. And maybe that's where your focus should be. And I feel like when we focus too much on our counterpart, or even maybe in your case, the more you focus on them, the more you feel instability in these areas. So maybe it's the universe's way of saying, hey, it's time to put the focus into the right things here, because we have more Pentacles energy coming up for you. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school. I feel like those of you who will resonate with this message, you're feeling like one of the key things that you're learning on this journey is that ever since you met your counterpart, it could be your masculine, it could be your feminine, all of a sudden, like, money ain't right. Like, all the career that you've been in for years, just, it feels stagnant. It feels like you need to do something different. Well, that's why your twin flame is oftentimes here. It's to show us how to realign. So if you're asking, am I doing the right thing by leaving? I feel like the universe is saying, leave so that you can focus more on this, because leaving means that something is draining you. You want to distance yourself. You want to move away from this. Okay. The Two of Spring here is the outcome. A bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams. Okay. Great progress being made. So yeah, I feel like this is a positive sign of feeling like there's more for you to be experiencing here, a bright future. For those of you who have been feeling really dragged down by this journey, your creativity is suffering. I feel like, and it doesn't always have to be your counterpart, but since we were talking back to karmic interference earlier at the beginning of this reading, a lot of you may not understand or realize that like it's karmic energies here that do not want you in this person's space. And for many of you who feel like leaving or pulling away, I don't want to scare anybody, but I feel like oftentimes there's a lot of heavy spell work attached to that as well to distance you. That's why many of you might feel like, why the heck is everything going wrong? Like, I just want to be away from my person right now. I need to get my shit together. I need to get my life in order. It's like, I feel like your counterpart starts bringing about lessons like that for many of you who just want to like leave or distance yourself. So take that time out, because I feel like abundance is on the way in the form of many of you realigning back to your passions, back to what makes you money. Get your money right is a big message for some of you, I'm hearing. Okay. Okay, guys, I hope that is helping. Let's see what else we have here. No contact or separation. Hey, love, I just want to know if I can reunite with my youngest son who's adopted. Okay, let's check in on that. What message is coming out for you here, Francis? I feel like, anything is a possibility. If that's something that you want, then it is. If you can think it, then you can will it. Okay, ask that the universe aligns it for you. What messages are you getting around reuniting? Okay, we have awakening. Change the way you're looking at the situation and break your uniqueness. And it also says a temporary pause in action. So you're being called to, I'm hearing like pray about it. Like oftentimes upside down is like that hangman position where like you say to yourself clearly, if reuniting is something that I want, how do I get there? Change the way you're maybe looking at a situation and put more hope into it rather than feeling like it is something that's out of your reach. And I feel too, like a lot, even within my own family, a lot of this has been going on where like separation between family members have been happening. And I do feel like it is a cause from like past lifetimes for many of you, re-experiencing the same kind of lessons. But take a pause right now and be careful what it is you are manifesting or asking for. If he is your youngest son, he's adopted, ask the universe for clarity on this, wherever he is at, and ask for peace of mind wherever he's with or whoever he is with. Call in that connection with them. Okay, I call in the help from the universe for you, Francis, that everything be aligned for the highest good of your youngest son. Okay, I really do hope that helps. Whatever is aligned for the highest good of your son, I hope that manifests and aligns for you. Okay, let's see what else we have here going on, guys. Okay, Tina, you know that somebody is pulling away, but you know that they love you. Then trust that, because sometimes the pulling away is for a reason. Okay, the pulling away, the distance, I always say, guys, take it as a blessing, because when we're fighting separation, we get hurt after hurt after hurt, heartache after heartache after heartache with our person. So please, guys, embrace the separation. If they're distant right now, give them space. If they're silent, guys, another thing too, I've been picking up really heavily on the journey is like a lot of resentment for our counterparts, particularly the masculine collective. So the hardest thing right now to do is, I feel like, wishing them well. It could be your masculine, it could be your feminine, whatever they are caught up in right now, embrace the distance and really do wish them well right now. I feel like that's one of the things that's really prolonging separation, is that because you're separated, and then whatever else you guys might see going on in one another's lives, and guys, please refrain from like social media right now. If this is you, like if it feels like unrequited love, or they're choosing another situation, or they're choosing to pursue something else, like let go. Try not to keep tabs. Try not to watch, because that's part of detaching. And the more you guys don't keep tabs, the more you get your energy back. Okay, because in terms of karmic interference, I've been getting a lot. A lot of you are fixated on watching because somebody is pulling your energy in. They like when you watch. They like sabotaging your energy. So many of you are getting very clear guidance to pull all of your energy back away from your counterpart and any kind of karmic energies around them, because I am getting to say that they can feel when you're watching and they enjoy it. Okay, so pull your energy back, guys, as much as you can. Okay, so hey, lovely. I'd like to know if I'm going to be successful as a reflexologist. Hi, Joe. I recognize your name. Haven't seen you in a minute. Okay, you know what? Let's put this down and let's get a message for Joe as a reflexologist. I think, of course, you're going to be successful. Always remember, guys, like if you want to be successful at something, it's not a question of if, it is a question of how much hard work you're willing to put into something. How bad do you want it? So, Joe, my best advice is, how bad do you want this, right? What is Joe's best course of action with her career on being a reflexologist? Okay, hard work is standing out for me, and I feel like you do want it really badly, which if you want it really bad, you're going to get it, because you're going to do everything that you possibly can to align with it. What is a message for Joe? Okay, so we're getting the Five of Pentacles here. Reach out to others for assistance. Okay, it says poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. Okay, so your clear message here is to not doubt this. Okay, you see how it says poor timing for a career change? Will I be successful? You want to say, hell yes, I'm going to be successful. I feel like the Five of Autumn is representing your doubts, when you know that your soul is clearly saying something like, this is what I want to do, but am I going to be good at it? Am I going to be successful at it? Is it the right time for a career change? Should I be doing this? I feel like the Five is saying, get out of this mind conflict, get into the Six, which is persevere. How bad do you want this? The Six is about fighting for it. Okay, Joe? So I feel like, hell yes, you're going to be successful. And I do foresee that the Six energy here coming up after the Five is you leaving the doubts behind. And you're going to be in the comments, a few months from now saying, hey, remember the live reading? I wanted it really bad, and here I am kicking ass at it. Okay. I do foresee, I see like a storefront. I see, people coming in. I see your community feeling grateful that you are in the location that you're in your city. Just wonderful, wonderful things coming up. But you got to get out of this Five, which is fighting it. Embody it now, live it. You are a reflexologist, and a successful one too. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to start wrapping this up as we are going more towards the end of the chat here. Okay, so can you provide what it would be like? Okay, so if I should be leaving the country by the fall, that's for Talia. Okay, let's see. Get a message for Talia. Can we get a message for Talia around travel in the fall time? Universe, please provide clarity on this. Okay, these are a lot to work with, so I'm going to take what's at the top for you and what's at the bottom Okay, already with the world card is a beautiful, beautiful message to receive. Okay, so a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction. I can't even make it up. I'm just going to zoom in there for you, Talia. The freedom to go in any direction, a journey that's now complete. With that, I'm getting that wherever you're at now, the reason you're being guided to leave, and I did talk about this in one of the readings on the channel, guys. Many of you are going to be like, listen, this place that I'm in, it's causing stagnancy. And many of you have not been able to put your finger on it for a long time because I feel like moving or leaving a place that you've been familiar with for a long time literally gave you guys anxiety. Okay. Feeling unfamiliar or leaving or moving, it just seemed really difficult. It seemed like, okay, anxiety, I'm just going to avoid it and stay where I am. But now is a really powerful time. I feel like the universe is not waiting. And those of you who are genuinely on this journey, you know that you have the clarity, your spiritual gifts are opening up. You just know. So the energy is fast paced now. Okay. So I feel like the world is yours. The world is your oyster, Talia. I feel like right now I'm literally planting a seed of this like hell yes energy with you. Okay. And I feel like your intuition is already fighting for this within you to tell you you have the ability to be successful wherever it is you are. Let's see what's supporting the world card here. Okay. So wherever you're going to head to, it's going to bring balance. And maybe that's why it is you are getting guidance to leave by the fall. So when it says here, a journey that is now complete, I feel like the rest of summer is kind of going to be wrapping up a journey that's now complete. Wherever you're at now, like it's time. Okay. Let's read the message here. It says, take everyone's input into consideration, including mine. It says merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. So the rest of summer is letting you know, feel into it. Take everyone's viewpoints into consideration, but most of all, you got to have the cojones, right? You got to have the guts so to make the move. But I feel like you're supported. You're heavily supported wherever it is you go. But be brave. Okay, be brave. Your angels hold you tightly at this time. I'm going to say something for you, Talia. Angels around Talia, please bless her. Please wrap your wings gently around her, whispering that she is loved and she is blessed. Okay. All right, guys. All right. So Minnie Mouse wants to know, should I still wait for him? Guys, do not wait. Keep going. Keep pushing. Okay. It's gonna manifest regardless. The goal is on this twin flame journey is not to wait, because waiting creates stagnant energy. Okay, you start feeling really shitty, you start feeling tired, your motivation gets taken away from you. Do not wait, go. Just keep going wherever your heart is leading you to. And that's why a lot of the times many of us get stuck, because not waiting means that you got to leave them behind, right? So that's why many of us get stuck, because it's like, well, if I go, that's leaving this person behind. As you should, if they aren't in that motion or in alignment with you, right? So, hi, Markina. Markina Rawlings. Hello, love. I always see you in the comment section, and it's such a pleasure to see you here live. I love you. I love all of your support and your comments. Where is the relationship going? Where are you at on your spiritual journey? How does G feel about me? Oh gosh, guys, so many questions, but I do have to wrap it up, guys. Please do check out the community board, because if you want to guarantee a reading with me, go check out Hipsy's website. Get familiar with it from now. If you guys want to pre-book a session, I believe there's a discount attached to it. That way you're guaranteed to get your spot on there, and it'll be solely focused on you. All right, so I did post it in the community board. Check it out, www.hipsy.com. I'm going live tomorrow at 1 p.m. to answer your questions. Hopefully, Megali will be here. Right now, she's actually lounging on the balcony with Ariel. So I'm just going to let them do their thing out there. But I love you guys. Thanks so much for showing up. And this was great. I hope to do more lives, just because it's such a great way to connect right off the bat. And that way you guys don't have to wait for a reading. All right. So I love you. Take it easy. We'll talk soon. Okay. Bye, guys. I love you all.